All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here and kind of an unboxing, but I already took the wrapping paper off of this, but got myself another Vostok here on the channel. And if you guys watch the channel, you know I've had a couple of different models. I have the 420, or I've had the 420, which is actually right here. This is the old Scuba Dude. I bought this like 4 or 5 years ago. This is my wife's watch now. She actually wears it quite often. She's been wearing it recently, so it's still running. It's in pretty good shape, actually, for wearing it for a number of years. I mean, there's a few case scratches. The crystal's a little banged up, but that can be cleaned up really easily because these are acrylic. But this is the classic 420 case. I've also looked at the 120 case. I did a video also showing the 2416B movement. Actually, in this watch here, we opened the case back on this watch and looked at the movement on the inside. But this is the 710, what they consider the Ministry case, and it's one that I think is a favorite among Vostok fans, and I really, really like it. Saw this on Amazon, actually, and it's amazing. They have these on Amazon. The price is a little bit higher than you're going to pay from Marimon and whatnot, and the shipping is really expensive at $25, so it comes out, you pay over $120 for one of these watches from Amazon, but the incredible thing is I ordered this on the 31st, late on the 31st of May in the evening, and it came yesterday on the 5th. So it got from Moscow to my home in California in a matter of like 5 days. It was, which kind of blew my mind. I really didn't think that was going to happen. I expected the standard 2-week waiting time and whatnot, but that didn't happen. So got the watch here. I also bought a strap here that we're going to put on the watch here towards the end of the video. And I got the strap from this company right here. I'll leave links to all of this down below in the description. So let's go ahead and check out the watch. So get the box open, and inside the box, what you'd expect, here's our 710 case watch. You've got your paperwork. I'm just going to show you guys really quick in case you've never bought a Vostok watch. Go ahead and check it out. Here's all the information on it that you need to know about winding the watch, the crown, talking about the goofy crowns these watches have on them. More paperwork. I think one's in English, one's probably in Russian. Yeah, I can't tell. This looks like this is definitely the English version. This is the original Russian paperwork. But the 710 is, I guess, what I'd consider like the cushion case in the Vostok lineup. It's a really good looking case. Go ahead and peel the plastic off this one. And there we go. Got that. We'll go ahead and unscrew the crown on this. And ooh, this one's got a really gritty feeling crown. If you're familiar with Vostoks, their crowns never feel that good, but this thing feels super cruddy. But okay, let's go ahead and adjust the hands to get them in a good spot. Now this is the 710 Ministry case. This is a Scuba Dude model for obvious reasons. You guys can see right there on the dial, it actually has the little Scuba Dude. We'll bring it up here closer so we can talk about the dial real quick. Very thinly applied indices on this watch. They do have lume in them. I do like the fact that on this model they have put a little frame around the date window there at the 3 o'clock position. But they're good looking watches. You have the Vostok up there at the top with the diver, the Scuba Dude as they call him, and you also have the Vostok logo down here at the bottom, letting you know the watch is made in Russia down here at the bottom. These have a, excuse me, let me pull that back out. These have a bidirectional bezel, as you guys can see, and they're pressure. There's no clicking or anything like that, as you can tell. Now, I thought the whole case, they say this is a stainless steel case, which I do believe it's stainless steel. I thought the cases on these were like brass and chrome plated, but I think that's the bezel itself is actually a brass base metal and then chrome plate that. But it's got great markings on it. Love the kind of retro style text they're using here on the numerals. Looks really nice. Good looking one. I got this one, this is the blue dial. They make the 710 case in a whole bunch of different dials, colors available. And this one is available with a number of different straps. I just picked this green and red one. I thought it looked kind of cool with this color combination on here. Unique watches, Vostoks are. I've done a ton of videos on them, but I mean, there's just so much interesting stuff. I'll show you guys really quickly the case back here on the watch. If you're not familiar with the Vostok technology, but what they've done with them. And it's a screw down case back, but it's different. It has a spanner nut here kind of around the outside that goes and pushes this case down. So there's never any torsion of twisting that case. You can see these little tabs down here at the case ends actually lock that case back. So it's always going to be centered like that, but they're neat. Not exactly sure what that says on the back because I don't read Russian. I do believe in a number of my other videos, people have commented on what that actually says. But the cases on these, I'll go ahead and put the strap back on real quick. The cases on these are a real reasonable size. Side to side on the case on this one, you come in at 41 millimeters from side to side, 45 lug tip to lug tip. Now, I didn't measure the thickness here, so when I get it on the band, I'll measure the thickness of the case overall up to the top of that acrylic crystal, but it does have 22 millimeter lug openings. The crystal is acrylic on these watches, and the nice thing about an old style acrylic crystal like this is if you get some light scratches in it, they can easily be buffed out, and you can get this thing looking new. So the movement inside of these, this is the 2416B movement. It's an in-house movement from Vostok. It's a 31 joule movement, believe it or not, but it beats at an odd beat rate of 19,800 vibrations per hour. So it's a low beat, definitely a low beat movement. Has a power reserve of right around 31 hours. So it's not going to be a watch that you're going to be set down for a few days. It's going to run out of power reserve. The rate on this, or the allowable tolerance on this, I do believe are -20 to +60. This version, when I first got it, the 420 was running really fast. They're easy to regulate. You can take the case back off, and it's pretty simple to regulate these and get them running better. But really nice looking watches. Let's go ahead and pause it. Let's get this watch on my 7-inch wrist on this strap. Then we'll throw it on the other strap here, the new one that I got, just to see what that looks like on this camo strap. And then we'll go out with the lume shot at the end, guys. So hold on, let's check this out on the wrist. All right, so here's the watch on my 7-inch wrist. It looks super, super nice, actually. I love this high polishing to this case and bezel. It really makes the watch pop, has a lot of good looks. And this NATO strap is surprisingly comfortable. It's soft. It's not a super high-grade material, but the hardware is pretty decent on it. And it's really actually a pretty comfortable NATO strap. So let's go ahead and get it on the rubber strap that I ordered for it. I'll give you that dimension of the thickness of the watch when we do that, and then we'll go out the lume shot. All right, so I put it on this strap that I got off of Amazon. The company is, you tell me what that says, Outlet or something, Outlet. So I'll leave links down below. I think this was like around $9. Soft silicone style strap, vented on the backside, has this groove here. Decent hardware, it's a $9 strap. Feels like this is a painted on finish. I think they were out of the blue camouflage, which I actually wanted for this watch, but I think it looks pretty cool on the gray here. I'll show you this on the wrist. I think it actually looks better than the factory NATO that I ordered it on. So I'll get this on the wrist for you guys to check it out. A double wrist shot today. Wow, look at that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. It actually feels really, really comfortable on the strap too. So good look to the watch. Let's dim the lights and see what lume this has. Don't expect a whole lot, guys. It's a Vostok. All right, so go ahead and light this thing up. The lume plots on the indices on this one, I notice, are very small, so I don't think you're going to get a whole lot of lume out of this watch. The hands probably have most of the lume. Yeah, it's just got those little tiny lume plots out there at the end. I think it glows pretty good. Not too bad, actually. You can see the second hand pip going around there. It's nice and bright, as are the hands on the watch. My wife's Scuba Dude down here, I'll show you. This one's about 4 or 5 years old. I don't know, it's pretty old. So it's still got some decent glow to it too. Not too bad. So there you guys go. The Ministry, the 710 case of the Scuba Dude series from Vostok watches. Guys, I'll leave links down below at the bottom if you're interested in picking up one of these watches or this strap. There's going to be links down below. All right, guys, you like the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. Please do. All right, thanks, guys.